Are your kids safe online? If you have kids, or you have siblings, you have friends that have kids, if you care about them, do you know if they're safe online? Just because they're with you 24/7 doesn't mean that they're really safe. You heard about cyberbullying? Yeah. That happens when there's a disguised person that could be anywhere in the world. It could be from anybody like a neighbor or somebody from another neighborhood or somebody from another country disguised under a different username, maybe pretending to be another kid and trying to get into your child's head. And then it could be telling that little kid offensive words or manipulating him or her into a different belief contrary to what you believe. So to help mitigate those things and not have your child's life in danger and their behavior as well, it is best practice to monitor what kind of apps are they using. So let's start with the social media apps. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, amongst others, the required age to use those apps is 13 years old, minimum age. So if your child or your siblings or kids that you care about, that you have under your custody, are under the age of 13, it is advisable not to let them use social media apps until they reach the age of 13. Signs that he or she is not okay. If he or she is behaving differently after using a new app that you know that they mentioned, if they're now more shy than before, or maybe more extroverted but acting in a negative way, it could be influenced by that app, even though they have the same friends. And hopefully it's not happening in school either, but you want to ask and have a talk, heart-to-heart talk with that child and ask him or her what's going on. How to prevent cyberbullying? Wait till the age of 13 for them to have an app. Also, once they have that app, I'm talking about the apps on social media, okay? Once they have the app, you can befriend them on that app, on that social media app, on that platform, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. See how he or she is communicating. See what type of friends they have, even though they can privately have conversations that you don't know about. But it's a way of having a little bit of leverage there. How to mitigate the cyberbullying, or how to mitigate the risk of not having your information, their information getting hacked, or they getting bullied. Okay, one of the things is be careful with these games apps that they download. And if they're kids, let them download those apps to play in their own device. Let them have their own tablet. Okay? Because if you let them play on your phone all the time and they download the games and all these things, remember that on your phone you have your personal email address. You have a lot of personal identifiable information that hackers can sell on the dark web for money. Okay? And the problem with that is they can use that information that then later on, months from now, after your kids downloaded those apps, then you can get a credit card charge that you didn't make. And it could happen somewhere in some other city that you never visited. That's why it's good for you to have multi-factor authentication on all your accounts, especially your bank accounts. Okay? Multi-factor authentication is like, let's say when you sign in, when you're about to sign in into your accounts, and you put your username and your password. With multi-factor authentication, when you click the sign in, you get a text with a verification number that you enter into that screen on your computer or on your phone, and it is a confirmation that you are the owner of that account. It authenticates that you are the authorized user for that account. And there are other ways to have multi-factor authentication, and that could be with using an authenticator app, which changes the code about approximately every 30 seconds. And it is said that this way is more secure than the text message that you get on your phone. So I urge you to activate multi-factor authentication on all your accounts, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on all your bank accounts, okay? And all your email address, your personal email address, your business address, email addresses, everything that you have electronic online. Please go ahead now. You can pause this video right this second and come back to it after you put multi-factor authentication on all your devices. You go into those accounts and go to settings and go to click where it says security and activate multi-factor authentication. You're going to thank me later, because this is going to prevent an unauthorized user getting into your account. So regarding the kids, it is advisable for them to have their own device, because a lot of these games apps, they retrieve a lot of information from your phone. But when you give them a new tablet for them to play, do not give them in that tablet your iTunes account, your Apple account, because then it defeats the purpose. Think about it. Might as well just give them your phone. So on that device, don't give them your Apple, your iCloud. Don't put that there, okay? And also change, this is very important, change all the default settings, all the usernames and passwords. You gotta make sure you change it on all your devices, on your phones, on your tablets, on your kids' devices. Make sure you change the default password and username and activate multi-factor authentication. So this is just some basic advice for how to prevent yourself getting hacked and your kids getting bullied, things like that. Please like, subscribe to this channel, and share this information. Help me grow this channel, because it is important nowadays to be safe online, and let's not have apathy in regards to cybersecurity hacks, because your information, my information, the information of everybody who's innocent shouldn't be compromised because of lack of knowledge in this area. Again, subscribe, and thank you for your time. Until next time.